going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, fellas? We're back. And we are going to be playing some more chess. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to find a better way to transition this music. This is just not the way. This whole clicking and dragging, looking off screen to do this sort of thing, not working out. Not working out. So I lied. I lied to you guys yesterday. Really thought that I wasn't gonna have time to stream some chess. Whether it's gonna be like my own little person, like, hey, I want to edit some videos, and then have a meeting, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So, but my wife was like, you know what? I think you got time. You can figure that out. I'm like, trust me. When tomorrow comes around, I'm gonna do all this other stuff. I'm not gonna have time. Well, today rolls around. I'm at work. I'm on my way home at some point. I'm thinking towards the end of the day at work, I'm like, wow, I would really like to. I could stream. And then today, yeah, I get home. The wife and I hang out for a little bit, and I suggest that idea to her, like, I actually might. And she just kind of looked at me like, I know, I knew you would. But let's get rolling into some chess right now. Well, I guess this isn't really the chessboard, is it? That was almost a seamless transition. It was almost seamless. Oh, jeez. This light beer is very foamy. It's like... That's weird. Must be like frozen in there. Let's start things off nice and slow like we usually do with a 15-10 game. Nice little 15-10. Oh, man, this thing is still foaming. What is going on with this? Well, I have it over a trash can now. Oh, goodness, fellas. I think my refrigerator is set too cold. Wow, that's powerful. I could have done this off stream. I'm just having bad luck with beer, apparently. My goodness. I'm gonna have to turn my refrigerator off. That's a freezer, not a refrigerator. Alright, we'll deal with that in a bit. Right now we're playing chess. I have it off to the side. I have it off to the side. The trash bin. We'll figure that out after this game. I'm gonna have to trade, clean that out. I need like a rolling mat. Okay. I mean, I thought I came prepared, but look at me. I'm not prepared in the slightest. Do we take? Let's just go ahead and take. Let's just go ahead and take. Got drops of beer everywhere. I got drops of beer on my computer screen. It'll dry. It'll dry. Wow. That was an adventure. Let's go ahead and offer. He has a long attack with the diagonal. Let's go ahead and stop that diagonal attack. And finish developing our pieces. I think this is just a block of ice. Might just toss that beer out. Wow, that was surprising. I unplugged my refrigerator because that's way too cold. I need to figure out if I can adjust the settings or something. It's way too cold. Might set up a little pawn push here. Just kick his knight. Kick his knight. After this game, I'm going to go AFK for a second so I can clean up this spilt beer. He sacks his knight. Well, I guess he's going to take my rookie rook, but I think that's fine. It's going to be even on material, which I'm A-okay with. I'm A-okay with. Might be asking yourself, are you really wearing the same sweatshirt from yesterday? I will say yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, indeed. Kick that bishop. Let's go ahead and go here so I can threaten multiple things. And my knight is guarded by another knight, so it's good. Should be good to go. Alright, question. Which knight or which pawn should I take? Probably the center pawn, huh? Probably the center pawn. But I feel like if I take this pawn, I can probably... No, let's just take the center pawn, not be silly. Take the center pawn, not be silly. We have been getting some neat success with these slower format games recently. Almost up to 1,500. Feels like an accomplishment. Feels like an accomplishment. Do we want to keep the queen, or do we want to start trading pieces down? It's a little imbalanced because he's missing both his knights, but I'm missing a rook, so it might be in my best interest to keep my queen, honestly. Might be in my best interest to keep our queen. Let's keep our queen for now. My knight's guarded, so he's not going to swoop in. I mean, I guess my knight's guard plenty. But we'll see. I hope my drink doesn't spill too crazy. I'm going to have to toss that out right after this game. I'm going to take care of that, so I'll probably go AFK for like a couple minutes to figure that out. I didn't realize my little mini fridge down here. Like, maybe it's because it gets cold throughout the day, but I don't know if you can set the temperature on those little things, but it's like freezing my drinks. And my drink just exploded. So I unplugged it for now. Don't really need it running all the time. Cool. So he's gonna snag a bone. Unless I swoop all the way back here. So let's just, or I can go here. Let's just go here for now. Imagine he'll want to bring his rook over eventually. I have a pawn push now. When it's our turn. Yeah, we're down a rook. But they're down 2 knights. Maybe I bring my bishop over? Or do I kick? I think I kick. I'm gonna kick. I'll kick this bishop out of the way. Start pushing this pawn a little bit so I can open the file for my rook. Maybe we should have taken our trade of the queens earlier, but I don't know. Position's kind of imbalanced. I'm gonna try to keep a hold of it so I can use my 2 extra knights versus the missing rook that I have to our advantage. I'm up 1 point material actually, which is nice, but still not clear. I want to reroute my knight somewhere. How would we do that? Is there a case to be made to just keep pushing the pawn? No, probably not. Let's do something with our pieces here. Maybe off the trade of bishops. It's a pretty nice bishop there in front of his king. Interesting. Okay. Weird. Just go ahead and take the bishop. Now what? Maybe activate my knight a bit more. Or do I want to consider it this way? Or I could kick the queen and also guard this pawn. But I only have 1 defender on that pawn now, which should be fine. My rook is still guarded. Not gonna lie, I didn't see that I just undiscovered my rook from being attacked, but fortunately it's guarded by my knight. That would have been a blunder. If this knight wasn't there, I definitely would have hung my other rook. And that would have been embarrassing. Our opponent actually has less than 15 minutes on the clock, which is nice because every time I play people with the 15-10 time format, it never fails. Like the last half of my opponents have ended the game with more time on their clock than they started with, and I always get myself down to like some crazy time pressure. But sometimes it's so satisfying when we're able to snub the win. I know we have this long check. I'm not sure if that's like really helpful. Can't really move this knight until we move our rook. Maybe we try to take control of this a little bit. My pawn's defended with my queen. Figure something out, fellas. It does have 2 attackers, though. I'm silly for doing that. I keep thinking, okay, well, saves me. I have this move now, actually. Let's just go for it. We have 2 defenders on this rook. He takes my knight with his bishop. I think I'm gonna have to take back. I don't think there's any like take the queen first, because then he gets to win. Whoa. Okay, so if I take, he takes my queen. But what if I take with the queen? I don't think he sees that, because then I get to capture back with my knight. If he takes this, then I get to save my queen somehow. I think that was a little misstep on his part. I think he was just considering if I took with the knight, then he would take. But fortunately, we can take with the queen. And now when he captures back with the rook, we get to take back. Oh, I get the resign. The resignation. Very solid. If you'd like to chat, GG. GG. Fellas, I'll be right back. I tried opening a beer from my little mini fridge and it was frozen apparently, and so it was just bubbling up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw that out and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. Well, as we were back, just had to take the trash out real quick because of my frozen beer. But let's get another game of chess in. Would anyone like to play me? If anyone in the chat would like to get a game in, we'll get one in. But until then, I'm going to do some blitz chess. We actually got the win on that last one. That pushed us over 1,500, so that feels good. I'm not going to keep it very long, but that feels good. Pardon me. Let's do a 3-2 game. Let's do a 3-2. Okay. What do we got? Do the old Roy Lopez. I always seem to take. I'm fine with taking. I'm fine with taking. A-OK. Stop that. Stop any knight infiltrations. Bring out our bishop. And yeah, protect our pawn. And then maybe start bringing our queen up and in or something. Let's move our rook over. I might want to push this pawn. Let's go for it. Take back with the queen or the knight. What are you gonna do, the queen, fellas? Do the queen. Do we run it all the way over here? Doesn't really have this because we can take. We just exchange. That's kind of bad. Let's just run our queen back now. Where are we going? Where are we going? I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on this file so I can push this pawn. Doesn't want to take back. I mean, his queen is guarded by his knight, but now it's not. Now it's not. My bishop's guarded, so I'm gonna go ahead and push that pawn. Maybe better was just a take. I'm not sure. Time will tell. My knight really likes this d5 square, I can tell you that. I guess it gets pushed still. It's still there. Okay. That seems like a very weak move, because now can't I just like put my bishop here and just always keep it there? Blocking off his king's square. Do I also just take right now? Take. Let's just take. I'll work this out. Okay. And then I want to hunker my bishop back here just to be annoying. But it might be too slow. I might get punished with this move. I like it, but there's something telling me I liked it better when we still had that E pawn. I think this will be fine. Okay, what are we gonna do with this? Let's go ahead and I'll pre-move the capture back. Drops the bishop back. Does my knight like the square still? Let's take some pieces off. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to capture back with my pawn. So I should probably do something with this knight. Maybe I just boom. You know? Do something with our knight here. If he takes, I'll just capture back, obviously. We're down to under a minute. Our opponent has like 30 seconds on us. But we do get 2 seconds back per move, so we're chilling. We're absolutely chilling. Okay, so I think now I'm just going to be annoying. We gained time back on that move. He took a while. He took 40 seconds on the last move, which is nice. Threading this. Wow, what? I think I'm just gonna... I know you can capture back. So he's taking 2 9 pieces for my major piece, which might be suspect, but now we can trade off the queens. And I feel like I should be fine here. If he doesn't take the queen, then I'm threatening like mate in 1 here. Rook and a bishop should be fine. He has the bishop pair though. Even on material. Interesting move. Okay. I am kind of lost for what I want to do now. That was actually a pretty good move on his part. He's down to 20 seconds though. Oh, he almost, I thought that was hanging, but it's not. I'm going to, it should be a fork, I think. But he can threaten a piece of mine, so he kind of gets out of it. But I guess we get to trade back, because I could take, he could take my rook, and I could take back, so we get to trade the exchange. He lost on time. I don't think I was gonna, this is a very unclear game. If he just kept making moves, surely I would have made a mistake, but computer does say that we were slightly better. Computer does say that we were slightly better. Yeah, we called that move out instantly. We knew that one felt very suspect. See, and we did suggest the idea of take, but I don't see why it's better. And then you're setting up something. Well, not yet. Interesting. My little move is a mistake. It really likes me just taking the bishop, which seems crazy to me. And yeah, we're slightly better. He blunders, but yeah, finally a great move. But doesn't he just have something like this? What's the idea? See, I'm not sure if I would have thought to take that. I was so worried about this. I bet we just lose a lot of our, yeah. So it would have been a draw. It would have been, this is very drawish. But if I would have found this, then yeah, it's you know, mate in one. But again, if he just had made a move, we were so distracted by this idea that I don't think I would have saw that move, and I would have given him the chance to make it a draw. Wow, and then my queen can't really do anything, huh? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't find this move. I'd be looking for ways to get my queen up and in. Good move, it says. That's a blunder. He wouldn't do that. Nice. Wow. All right, let's run it back. Oh, wow. We're close to getting to 1400 on Blitz. That's crazy. Another 3-2 game. Giving us the white pieces again. Giving us the white pieces again. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. White pieces are back. Let's defend the pawn. And then let's take, and then we'll develop our bishop. I'm just gonna develop it right here. Should I go like here? And then we'll look the castle, but maybe we don't want a castle on this side. He has a lot of pieces coming on over. A lot of pieces coming on over. Black Swordsman, how's it going? A lot of pieces going on the king's side. But I don't think I'm going to be castling on the queen's side. So, yeah, we'll probably just castle king's side, and hopefully we can get a nice little defense coming on over to help. He's using some time on this move. We do get 2 seconds back per move, but that was a lot of time for that move. That was 33 seconds. That was 33 seconds. Do we have an aggressive, like, pawn push? I don't know. Let's just bring out our bishop. Let's finish our development, and then we'll go from there. I guess I'll take. That was probably bad, because now it just opens up another attacker. Wow, that was really bad. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's develop our last piece. And now what? Maybe start a pawn storm over here on the queen side. He has like, you know, queen c7, and then bishop takes h2. He's gonna be bringing one of these rooks over, but we only just push g3. That should be good enough to defend. The bad part is it would open up a bishop to come to h3. Not the end of the world, but okay, now he's setting that up. Let's go ahead and do that pawn push now. And honestly, we might push this pawn too. Just be careful, because if he brings his rook over, I won't be able to capture back with my g pawn because it'll be pinned. And here we're gonna stop that from advancing any further. I believe we're gonna shut that idea down instantly. Shut that idea down instantly. And we need to get our queen involved. Get a better square for our knight here and our rooks. We got a lot of homework to do, fellas. We have a lot of homework to do. Do I actually? Then bring my rook over. Oh no, it doesn't work. Yeah, that was silly of me. Bad game, bad game. Let's run her back. Get the black pieces. Let's go. Let's go. Queen's pawn opening, Zucker-Tort variation. Whatever that means. Take. I'll drop this back. Got our two central pawns. Got our two central pawns. Should be chilling. Bring that out. We'll pre-move the take back. Okay. Kind of want to push this pawn here to stop this knight from coming in, but we have so many other things that I feel like they're more important. So let's keep our development going. And then castle king side finally. Now we're ready to castle, and we should be Gucci. Okay, we need to start thinking about attacking ideas. He bring our, well, he just stopped. Yeah, he already knew I was eyeing that up. He already knew. Let's kick his bishop. And then we might move this bishop over here. Get a little pinning action going. Get a little pin action going. Or just do that. Okay. Okay. Do we push or we just take? Something tells me I kind of like the idea of pushing. Kind of like the idea of pushing, fellas. But let's actually take. Let's take the knight first. And then we'll take, because that really disrupts his, look at his pawn. He has four separate pawn islands. And then I think we're just gonna get the ladies off the board, and then we should be able to figure something out with this with his horrible pawn structure. With his horrible pawn structure. Maybe even trade off the rooks too at this point. We had b6 probably to stop his knight from going anywhere that he wanted it to go. But I think I'm more focused on just trading off pieces, and then we'll try to win a, an end game with a good pawn structure versus his bad pawn structure. Danny Barlow, how's it going? Danny says, need to fight for e3. Need to fight for e3. Where can we bring our knight? That's not a better square. We can go here, here, or here. I'm down for that. Our knight has a lot of options. I want to fight. I want to snag this pawn eventually. Remove the take back. There's that knight move that he's been waiting for. We'll just kick it. He wants to fix the pawn structure. I'm not gonna let him. I'm instead going to just put my knight here. Don't want to take, because then he just gets to take back and fixes his pawn structure. We're gonna let him have those double pawns for now until I take one of them. We also have this like bishop move as well, perhaps at some point, but my bishop is waiting in line to take this e4 pawn whenever its defenders are off the square. Okay. Reroute the knight, perhaps. That's only two. Maybe we push, lock that pawn so it can't move anywhere, and then we start figuring out a way to. Or do we just push? Don't really like that. We're just gonna push this. It's gonna should be fine for now. We'll consider blocking his pawns. Now do we push this way actually? Maybe we actually push that way. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we drop the knight back. We got our own set of double pawns, but yeah, let's just lock it up. His bishop has to move on different squares to get out of where it's at, so his bishop's kind of bad. That might not be the best move, but we're fine. My bishop is not, in fact, not blocked. I think we go this way. Do I go all the way down so I can reroute it? That might be a move. Reroute it like a crazy ton, maybe even over here to threaten this. Wow. That's a thought. Time pressure. We take, and then we can fork a Rooney. We're gonna take one of these, I believe. We'll take one of these, I believe. We're actually gonna take the pawn. And then our knight is almost trapped. If it's not trapped already. We have to sack a pawn to save it. Now we can walk out. We'll just take that. And then do we take the pawn? Or are we hanging a fork? We would hang a fork, so we can't do that. Instead, we'll go here. That should stop the fork. Figure out what I want to do. Okay. And we should be fine, fellas. Should be fine. My king should be a bit more active than his. Checks, I just go here. What else do we have? We threaten to take that pawn. We get 2 seconds back, which is nice. Which is very, very nice. Guess the trade of rooks might be... He's closer to the king side, so he might actually get to win this game now. Ooh. He found the win. He found the win. This is gonna be too much for me. Yeah, good win, fella, good win. Wow, so impressive. What a game. What a game. GG. Wow. Can't believe I lost that. Cannot believe I lost that. It's like my... It's being all weird. There we go. We're back. What a game. We lost that. I can't believe we lost that. Yeah, we're completely winning, and then we just give the lead up. Yeah. At this point, it's a draw. Oh, yeah, we could have done that. That was... Oops. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than what I did. We couldn't do this because it just... I'm sorry, not that. Obviously we can't do that. We couldn't do this because that'd just be a fork. And this should be a draw, but I lose it, man. I lose it. Yeah, why wasn't I looking at that? His king can't go down here because of the pawn. He have to walk away, and then we get to take his pawn. Wow, I silly me. Really? What's the difference? Oh, I thought he could go here still. I didn't think that mattered. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the mistake, fellas. That's the mistake. Get another one in. Colton P1D. Been a minute. What's up, Michael? Wait, are you... I know like one Colton in my life. Are you that Colton? Are you the Colton? You might be the Colton. The Colton. Are you still driving? If you're the Colton I'm thinking of, are you still driving Jeeps? You still driving Jeeps? Doing the off-roading stuff? That might not be you entirely. I'm aware. Let's actually try castling queenside. Man, strapping my queen up and stuff. If the only Colton you met was from YouTube Live, then yeah. Oh no, sorry, no. So I meant like in real life. So yeah, you're not the guy. You're not the guy. You're the guy. You're the man. No, I think his name was Colton. He was like a co-worker of mine a while back. And he was a big off-roading Jeep guy sort of deal. And I was like, I haven't seen that name for a while. But no. Yeah. Yeah, you're a different Colton. You're cooler. Solid. Let's not lose this game, fellas. I think we lost 2 blitz games in a row. The last one should have been a draw, but we weren't able to hold it because of my silly mistakes. My very silly mistakes. Very, very silly. Cool. Let's just go ahead and counter that. And then I'll let him figure that one out. Let's go ahead and... I want to do something on the queen side. Let's do something crazy. Does this work? Very dangerous. Very suspect. Probably doesn't work. I shouldn't be doing this. I should not be doing this. Maybe watching out for crazy forky forks. So we'll take with the knight, I think, first. And then we are not going to capture that. It's going to be a nice little blanket for us. It's going to be a nice little blanket for us. We're not going to capture that. We're just going to put our knight to a better square, I believe. Cut his queen from being able to get over there. And it's nicely guarded. Nice little outpost for our knight. I think that looks really solid. Combat says, you are my favorite chess YouTuber. Stop. You're too kind. That's high praise coming from you. Appreciate that, brother. You're too kind. So yeah, we're never gonna capture this because this is our defense. This is our shield. It's our shield, not his pawn. And then we can also put our guys. I'm just gonna do this for the memes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this nice little shield that we have. And then we have another shield. We have like 2 lines of defense. That was probably not a good move, but like, it's a funny move, so that's why I'm going to do it. Now we could actually take this pawn eventually if we ever wanted to. Here we do have to step away because there's no way to defend that. Oh, he gets that, but we do have this. Okay, so we're not dead. Oh, but if he takes, oh, I'll have to take with the rook because I took that and he has a fork. Oof. We have to get our queen out of the way. Let's get our queen out of the way. How do we do this? Let's actually... I can't step away. It's stopping the... If I move out of the way, he just gets to fork me with his pawn. Wow, that's tough, dude. I need to set up this move, maybe. But then that pawn's hanging. Oh, I need to get this bishop out of here. So I need to push with my pawn. So I wasted a move here. I should have just found this move. We get just to drop back and keep the pressure, unfortunately. If he ever takes, I have to... Okay, wow. It takes, I have to take back. Do we do it like a discovered attack? I don't think so. We just lose. Wow, this is rough, fellas. This is rough. Oof, this is rough. Oh, I see the little heart emojis getting spammed. I'll join you real quick. I'll like my own stuff. Are we just losing? Did he just... Okay, it's an even exchange, but... Yeah, he has a lot of my pawns. Man, where do I go from here? I go over here. Let's just do that. And then let's kick that queen out of the way. Can we save this position? Can we? Now he can just push, but we can... this is a tough position. We do get 2 seconds back per move, but I'm gonna need more than that. I don't really need I don't need more time. I just need more king safety. mean, that doesn't really change the amount of attackers I have, but maybe I have a better square to go to. I don't know. I guess this check. Oh, we can now take. Okay, fellas. 2 seconds back. I feel a lot better now. And he is up a pawn. We'll just take, trade things off, simplify the position a little bit, and figure out what we want to do. I get 2 seconds back. 2 seconds back. 2 seconds back. Solid. Did he just almost trap his knight? Oh, no, I just forked myself. Ugh. The fork is no more, though. Fork is no more. Fork is no more. This 2 second increments is really helping. Really helping, obviously. Oh, I can't take back that way. I have to take back this way. There's no way he takes. He takes! That's very helpful for us, fellas. I think we can hold this. I think we can hold this. We'll find out this time on this episode of Can I Hold This Draw? Can I hold this draw? Ooh, he is. Oh, is that mate? Oh, it almost looked like mate, but it's not mate. I can't hold this. Apparently, I cannot hold this. Maybe I can if he gives me the draw. Kind of scuff that, but theoretically this is a draw, maybe? Maybe this is a draw? Maybe this is a draw? I think this is a draw. Just have to get that pawn off and then it's a draw. Yeah, it's a draw. Okay. Oof. Oof. Oh man. Alright, let's run it back. What's that name say? Nitsa. Knitsa. I think you're a good man. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Right back at you. 1958. Is that when you were born? I'm not so nice now, am I? I'm just kidding. 19. What's the? Is that your favorite? Is that the year like your favorite car was made, or an artist sang a certain song or something? 1958. That's a. Or is it just a random number choice? Might be a random number choice. So for Blitz, we had 2 losses and a draw. There should have been a win in there somewhere, but I lost it. It's not gonna be too bad though. Let's just play solid chess. Maybe better was to push all the way, but I never really know. I need to study this position more, because once I get to this point, I'm always like, what should I do? If he takes, I mean, that just helps me, but he's not going to take, so. Matt McKnight. Let's go ahead and reroute some things. I want to push this pawn. I think. That's my plan. That's my game plan. Yeah, I told you fellas, I'm not streaming tomorrow. This was yesterday. I was like, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I got some work. I got a meeting to go to. I have to attend, just an online meeting at like 8. And so no stream tomorrow. I might just work on some, editing some videos, some more YouTube shorts and whatnot, and then get on that meeting and then go to bed. And then I was at work today. I was thinking to myself, like, I kind of want to stream. Maybe I could squeeze her in there. My wife said to me, like, she already knew I was gonna stream probably, and she said, yeah, you should definitely stream. You definitely have time for it. I'm like, no. And then I went back, I saw her again. I was like, I think I'm streaming. She's like, I know. I was like, you always do this. That's awesome. Take could be bad for him, maybe. I'm actually okay with that. A little pawn push. I'm fine with that. Let's lock up this position. Why not? Why not? We can push our C pawn perhaps and attack that. His E pawn is weak. How do we find a way to attack the E pawn? If our queen wasn't here, we could route our other knight around. I bet if I did this, he actually wouldn't en passant. Let's just do it, because I bet he won't en passant. I think he really wants to go for this locked pawn position. Wow, he does the en passant. Okay. I think I take with the knight and put my knight on a better square. Which, it's pretty guarded right now, but he has one center pawn, and then he has some double pawns. I think we're looking good. We have 2 defenders on this pawn. I think we're fine there, too. Not really doing anything over here quite yet. Keeping the pressure. I want to bring my knight over here to F5. Could do a series of trading pieces and stuff. Okay. We have some questions. Can we push this pawn? Probably not. Not until we move our knight back. Let's move our knight back. And then we'll consider D4. It's a 3-minute game plus 2-second increments, so that's what kept us alive for the draw during the last game, which was nice. Takes my pawn. That's very smart. I did drop the ball on that one, fellas, not gonna lie. And I'll probably just go here, threatening my other knight. I might bring it up, and then we can size up taking his outside pawn as well. Wow, that seems awkward. Is that awkward? Can we just... Or can we just... Let's offer the trade queens now. Capturing back with the pawn or the knight. Probably the knight, I'd imagine. So we'll pre-move that. It wasn't quite a pre-move. Probably gonna go here. We'll just push up because we don't want to hang another pawn. But now he has this probably, eventually. I guess we'll just gobble this pawn. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. So, he did guard. Wow, okay. We're gonna put him in check. So, I have to just... I have to take. He's... Wow, but fortunately I get... Oh, wait. Do I actually... Oh, this actually works out because it's a double attack. So, I can put him in check. I can actually... He can take my rook, but I can also capture back, but I also can capture his. Maybe, is there a way I do a check? He takes, I take, he takes. Can I take this? He takes, and then... Oh, there has to be a good way to do this. Let's go this way, because now we have two defenders, and if he takes, we're gonna win a rook as well. And if he doesn't, well, I guess I probably should have done it the other way, where I take his rook first, because he gets to save it. Because I can't run my bishop out anywhere, or my rook out anywhere, because that doesn't seem like the right way to do things. So that works out for us. That works out for us. And then let's just gobble a pawn. I guess he can just go back and do the same thing he just did, so that's annoying. But if he does that, I have a check, maybe. So I'll just give it back to him, I suppose. And then how do you want to progress this, fellas? Protect my knight for sure. Start gobbling some pawns. He'll probably just push this. Oh, we can bring our knight up here, but he has a bishop. We'll just gobble a pawn. This knight would then guard this square, and it'd been like a nice little checkmate pattern idea. But it's not quite. We'll just do this. And start getting a checkmate idea here, fellas. Checkmate idea here, fellas. So close to checkmate. Oh. You guy. Let's just push. Put him in check. Walks out. Do I do something like this? I'm gonna keep my king on dark square so he doesn't have a check with his bishop. I just hung my knight. Not really, because if he takes, I take his bishop. But it felt like I hung my knight. Let's protect our pawn, and now we're certainly in a losing position. And then I just gave him that, but we get to take a pawn, and this might be another draw almost, fellas. He just gets that. I have to take back. But this is a theoretical draw if I play my cards right. Where do I have to go with my king? I hope I have the opposition correct. No, I don't think I have the opposition correct. I think I messed up the whole You're supposed to theoretically be able to hold this. I think I messed up. This is a theoretical draw. This is a good moment to learn something, because yeah, that was definitely a theoretical draw. Okay, timeout. So is the best move here like here or here, or do I just go straight back? Do I go straight back? Yeah, and then if he goes here, then I go right here, right? And then if he does this, do I? Oh, see, I would mess it up. I would probably go here, and that's he's winning then. Oh wait, they both work? That's a draw. Okay. Wow. Yeah, should have been able to hold that. Oh, that loss doesn't count. That's a draw. That's how that works, right, fellas? Been playing our Caro-Kann. I do have a meeting at like 8, sometime between 8 and 9. So I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna hop off, but hopefully my fellas will give me a text and I can give you guys a fair warning. Anyone doing anything fun? Any winter ski trips or anything? I just got back from one myself. I can't take this because he takes back and then he forks my pieces, so I'm gonna let that sit. Unless I took with my bishop, but I don't really want to do that because that's my good bishop. I'm just gonna go ahead and castle and let him take something if he wants to. Just got back from a ski trip from Vermont. It's pretty good. It was alright. Let's get rid of this knight idea he has. Get these knights out. Doesn't matter which knight I keep. Let's take like that. Move our bishop. Maybe push this F pawn. Skiing or snowboarding? Which one's better? I get that snowboarding is cooler, but skiing is better. If you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. The only thing I didn't really like about snowboarding was the fact that you'd have to, when you go off the lift, you'd have to wobble off somewhere and strap your unstrapped boot back in. But with skis, you get off the lift and you go, which is really nice. Let's take control of this half-open file. Find a way to get our knight more involved in the game. I think we have a pretty clear idea of trying to gobble up some pawns and stuff, perhaps. Maybe even push queenside with my pawns. Let's see, he wants to trade. This is my good bishop. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade, but I kind of have to. Should I push or something? But I don't really want to open up the position. I think I have to take. But now he's going to be lined up with a mate in 1. So now I have to push. And now he has threats all over. So yeah, the move there was not to take. I might have to give him an opportunity to en passant here, actually, fellas. Don't want to do the en passant. Jimmy Smathers. The Jimmy Smathers. Big breakfast. How's it going, fella? Long time no see. What are you up to? What are you up to? It's not Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, so I know you're not at Mechanistic Brewery. I know for a fact you're not there. I'm hanging mate in 1. Wow. What a guy. What a guy. He pushes, I just push up, and I'm actually not in that much danger, relatively speaking. How's work, Jimmy? How's work? What's going on with you? What's been going on with you? I'm not a professional streamer, so don't clip anything I say. We go up once or twice? Once or twice? Oh, he has 2 attackers on this now. I don't have 1 defender. Shoot, man. We go up twice, and then he gets to fork me. I'm staying up here. I'll take back this way. Ugh. You're at Infusion? No, you're not. Clipped. No, you. What are you doing at Infusion on a Tuesday? On a Tuesday, better not be open. Have a good one, Jimmy. Thanks for popping in. Better not be open. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, there's a guy who can really sling the ball. That's really Patrick Mahomesy. Divine Yagurgi. Do you play against viewers? Absolutely. This game's about to end. If you want to add me, my username is Big Breakfast. My username is Big Breakfast. Add me on chess.com. We'll get a game in right now. Big Breakfast. I think we lose. I think we lose, fellas. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect. Yeah, we were not winning anything in this game. We had nothing going on. What's he doing? Figure it out. Figure this checkmate out. Keys master, absolutely. Can I play you? You're number 2 on the queue. So go divine and then keys. We're just doing some blitz chess right now. Add you. My username is 1mabong. Sounds good. We're just gonna go ahead and resign. This guy's being really silly, and frankly, kind of annoying. There you go, buddy. You figured it out. All right. Yes, I got the invite. Very nice. Bum-ba-dum. Send you a challenge here right now. Boom. There we go. First viewer game of the night, fellas. First viewer game. After Divine, we'll do... I just sent the challenge out to you. So go ahead and accept that, and we'll get a game going. Another 3-2 Blitz game, and then after that we have Keys. Keys Master says, I sub. Thanks so much. Hey, I have a gift for you, Keys. Here. It's supposed to work. Let's just pretend your name is Kevin for 1 second, okay? Your name's Kevin right now for 1 second. Kevin. Keys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. You're too kind. Yeah, my Streamlabs isn't working. If you actually... when you sub, a little alert's supposed to pop up, but no one knows why it doesn't work. I've looked on plenty of forums and whatnot, and there's like, nope, no answer, just sorry. There's no solution? What are we talking about? There's no solution. I have to disconnect, reconnect everything, but thank you so much, Keys. You're too kind. Thank you. We are trying to hit a goal. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers because I'm not sure if you guys know. You guys probably know this, but there's a certain threshold on YouTube. Once you get so many views and subscribers and this and that, you can apply to be a YouTube partner. And one of the goals you have to hit is 1,000 subscribers, and we have like 900. We're like really close. So that helps a lot. Appreciate you. Can we do that? I'm gonna take this first. And then do we offer the trade a queen? Nah, let's just take the pawn. Let's just take the pawn. W. Michael. Do you know Theory? I know like a few, whatever the flavor of choice, the opening of choice for a particular month or time I get back into chess. I kind of come in and out of chess like all my life, and so I always come back and learn something new or something. I don't know. And then I look into some moves here and there. I guess the best theory I know, I just play the Roy Lopez as white typically, and I play now the Caro Kann as black, but I also play the modern defense. That's about it. That's about it. As far as theory, yeah, those would be the two openings I might know the most theory in. But it seems like, generally speaking, hey, did it work? I just got an alert. I didn't see anything pop up. Oh man, I was hoping to see your name pop up for the subscription. I don't think it worked. I just heard an alert though. Interesting. Yeah, I know a little theory, I suppose. Nothing crazy. I just try to do just general, just follow basic chess principles and try to figure it out from there. That seems to get me along my way decently enough. Should I challenge you as a random, or you'll challenge me? If you add me on chess.com, my username is Big Breakfast. I can send you a challenge then. Big Breakfast. I just popped it in chat there for you. And then when I get your friend request, are you... What's your username? Is it David? David something? I just saw that. Oh, you guys heard the oh, thank you. Yes. You guys heard the alert as well, but nothing popped up after the alert came through. So I'm like suspicious as what that was. One night the sub alerts were actually working. Like a few people subscribed and the alerts were working, but right now it doesn't work. The best I got is if you tell me you subscribe, this is what I can do for you. Kevin, thank you so much for subscribing. But I'll just replace your name manually. I wish there was like an obvious fix, but I don't know what it is. Oh, your name is David the Man. Yep, I see your request then. Yep. Boom. I'll send you a challenge right after this game. Divine. Doing pretty. You're not doing too bad for a 659 rated player. Like, not bad. Not bad. Let me figure out my attack. What's my attack? Oh wait, I could have just taken the pawn. What am I doing? I'm silly. I'm a silly goose. Yeah, we have some chat delay, I'm sure. I'm not sure how YouTube works like that, but it's a solid 20 or 30 seconds delay. I wish I could change that, but I think that must be the limitations of technology or something at its finest. Sack the bishop. Yeah, I should actually. Yeah, I'll sack the bishop. I'll sack the bishop. How do I do this? Am I wearing the same sweatshirt from yesterday? Yeah. Yes, I am. First viewer game of the night, fellas. First viewer game of the night. After Divine, we have Keys Master. Master Keys. Master Keys is going to be coming in as our second viewer game of the night. I think you guys are the first two. I don't think we played anyone else. Any other viewers. Don't think we played any other viewers. We do get 2 seconds back per move. This is a 3-2, so you have time to make some moves. There's one more check coming in. We can just stop it like a dash, and I think we're in the clear, fellas, for a mate in one. Well, that was almost a draw. I almost messed up there, fellas. That could have been real bad. And now look at me, I can't get the mate. That's so silly of me. Where's my mate? If I take right now, that's a draw, I think. No, it's not. He can still walk out. There you go. Sorry. You walked out. I knew how to make you the other way, but I didn't know how to make you that way. Divine, thank you so much for the game. For being a 600 rated player, I felt pretty good. You play chess often? Fellas, I was gonna say, dude, guys, Divine, guess what the chess computer suggested that what level of play he played at as a 659 rated player? The computer says he was playing really at a 1250 rated play. I was like, something feels a little off. Yay, you showed up, Divine. Well done. Well done, Divine. You played really well. Well done. Keys, let's get you in here. I'll send you a challenge right now. And the name was, I have a bad memory, and you told me what it was. It was Ben or something. David. There you are. Boom. Challenge. Sent. Command Pro is right back. How's it going? The thing that differentiates 600s and 1200s are consistency. That's solid. I was literally just thinking about that with, like, 1500s with 2000 players. I was like, the difference there is just consistency. I think it's across the board is consistency. Like a 600 can play like a 1200 for sure. Oh, absolutely, yeah. 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 But not every game. Yeah. That's how I'm getting those like random games where I'm playing at like a 2100 rated level, but I'm not 21 rated. It's yeah. I don't play like that every game. Ugh, I don't like it when I do this. Ugh. Now I probably can't castle kingside. Yeah, thank you for the game, Divine. Appreciate you. Thank you for kind of starting the train. It just takes one fella to be like, hey, can I play? And it's like, absolutely. And then we get a couple more like keys over here. Yeah, we are streaming both vertically and horizontally. So if you found me on the YouTube live shorts feed, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to have you. But we do also have a horizontal stream on YouTube as well, which once I have time to mess around with it and stuff, I'm sure I'll push the horizontal stream over to like Twitch or something. But for right now, this is just a hobby. We're just here having fun, playing video games. I do consider chess a video game the way I play it. I just play it on chess.com. Keys says I'm like 15 to 1700 rated in person. Wow. Okay. All right, I gotta lock in then if that's the case. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna have to lock in. All right, how do I lock in? What do I do? Let's just take. Takes with the queen. That seems crazy. Is that crazy? Nah, it must not be. It must not be crazy if Keys is doing it. If Keys does something, it's because it was the right move. That's why. I might want to trade the ladies off the board. Let's get these ladies off the board. All right, 8 o'clock is creeping up faster and faster, and I do have a meeting at some point between 8 and 9. So let me reach out to my guys here. When will you fellas be ready? There we go. We figured it out. Yeah, let's take the trade of queens. And then let's castle. And then, ooh, we could actually capture back with the pawn if she takes, or if he takes. Keys, I'm sorry if I keep calling you like she, whatever. It's because I know Keys from the military, and well, she's just Keys, Lieutenant Keys. All right, let's do something. Do something. Okay, let's just get our rook more activated. Get some attacks on this pawn, mayhaps. Maybe reroute the knight over here. Get some gobbly goo. Can I just do this? And man, Keys is wrecking my pawn structure, fellas. I don't want any more double pawns. All right, no more double pawns. Just let me. This is good. All right, we got. Look at this. No more. Stop doubling my pawns. Stop doubling my pawns. Okay, I'm taking the long way around. I should have just went back to D8, but I mean, it's an easy defense anyways. So let's go ahead and threaten to take this one. I guess I had an opportunity to take this pawn and I didn't, but now I might not because he's just to block me in. Maybe let's figure it out. See if I am actually blocked in. blocks me in. Still have bishop B something or other, right? Okay, now I can run away. Do I push, actually? No, I kind of want to keep my dark squared bishop, because right now his knight is on a light square, so he has to go to a dark square. Now we can take the pawn. No, we can't. Don't listen to me, fellas. Do not listen to me. Yeah, I can tell that you're Keys. I can tell that you're a 15 to 1700 rated player in person, because you're for sure not a 600 rated player. You're playing really well. You're playing really well. I'm down in time too. Fortunately, we have the 2 seconds, the 2-second increments. I'm fine with the draw. No, I'm not. We're not playing for draws. I'll make a different move. Don't worry. He made the okay. He blinked first. That's kind of a bad move. Let's do this first. We're gonna figure this out. Bring this bishop up in. Let's finally take a pawn. I'm gonna have to run my rook out somewhere else. Ugh. We get 2 seconds back, so surely we'd be able to figure this out. Can't do that. Okay. This is wild. This is absolutely wild what we're doing right now. Come on. Alright, you kicked my knight. You kicked my rook out. Let's figure something out here. Two seconds back per move, so we should be able to not lose on time. That's the goal. That's really the only goal here. Maybe I should have taken the draw. Let's push our pawn. Let's be annoying. Let's be annoying. It's time to make some progress here, fellas. Do I hang any forks? No, I don't think so. Don't think I hang any forks. Now he takes it. Don't think you're gonna be pushing this anywhere, fella. I think we can hold this. I think we can hold this. I'm gonna kick your rook out of the way. I'm gonna move my pawns forward. Let's keep it going. We gotta keep this going. We're gonna find a way to win. We're gonna find a way to win, I think. Look at my pawns. Okay. Okay. Push this pawn too. Oh, that's almost a fork. Let's do this. Protect this. Go over. Push this up. Okay. Oh, and I blundered. Oh, this feels bad. Shoot, man. Shoot. But we have a pretty nice pawn structure up in here. We're getting 2 seconds back per move. Should be able to hold. Should be able to hold. How do I do this? This is how I do it. Wow. I'm locking in now, fellas. I'm locking in now. We're locking in now. I think we're locking in. Just don't lose on time. Just don't lose on time. Don't lose on time. No time is lost. We get 2 seconds back. 2 seconds back. What? What? Oh, wow. Yeah, you're not a 600 rated player. Let me tell you that. Keys, you are not a 600 rated player. Well done, Keys. Thank you so much for the game. Really appreciate you letting me take the win there. I know what you're doing. You're just helping me look good in front of everyone here. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'll slip you a 10 later. Oh, you're asking about theory. Do I know theory? Well, look at this. Book. Look at us. Look at this. Keys, look at you. Look at you, Keys. How many moves was that? 8 moves in? Yeah, we were in theory for the first 7 moves. Oh my goodness. All right, Keys is the man. Keys is the man. So is Divine. Thank you guys both for the game. Does anyone else want to hop in here for our third viewer game? Our third viewer game. All right. Looks like we might have some more time to play a little longer still. One of my fellas, he's not quite ready for our meeting, so we got some more time. All right, let's get another blitz game. Maybe, fellas, we might take off the 2-second increments, even though the 2-second increments have been saving us. If anyone else, Key says, if anyone else doesn't want to play and want to play again, absolutely, yeah. Get back in here. David challenge. Boom. I just sent you that challenge, David. Let me know. Here comes my Roy. Here comes my Roy Lopez. Don't know what to do from here. This looks confusing. Don't like this. Fellas, do you think he'll notice? Ah, he notices. Okay, let's take the queens off the board. I'm down for that. Don't think he can take. Do not think he can take. I don't think he wants to take. Finish developing our minor pieces. Maybe I'll just start pushing my king pawns. Actually, yeah, or do I push c3? Nah, probably not. Let's just get our knight in the game. Seems like a wild square to put your knight on. I don't think it's going anywhere. Ooh, do we just push? No, let's just take. Yeah, it takes away one of my center pawns, but his center pawns are doubled. We might be able to snag one of those soon enough. Oh, that was a mouse slip. That's not what I wanted to do. That's silly. Oh, I mean, fortunately it's not a blunder or anything, but it's not what I wanted to do. You lucked out. I was just gonna bring my rook over is all. It wasn't gonna be game breaking or anything. Let me just take that pawn first. Huh. I probably should just take the pawn. Now I get the opportunity to, so yeah, we'll take the pawn and then we'll gobble this pawn as well. But we'll probably keep back with the rook instead. So that's smart. Well done. And then let's go ahead and offer a trade of bishops. Now once I take his bishop away, I can finally take his knight. So once I figure out that bishop, do I want to reroute and like do a weird check or something, or do I just want to add the pressure? I know I'm leaving this hanging. I say that after I realized, but yeah, I probably should have protected my pawn, honestly. But I'm going for stuff. I'm going for stuff. But I guess if he takes, I take. But then he takes this too. I'm like, ugh, don't really like him doing that. But I'm gonna trade down some pieces here, I think. Not get too silly with it. Not get too silly with it. Oop. Getting a call. There he is. There he is. Hey, how's it going, sir? Not too bad. You about ready? Well, can you give me like 5 more minutes? I'm streaming here. That's why I was asking for a little heads up. So I'm gonna end the stream and then I'll be ready. All right, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye. Can we take? I think we can take. And then we take. Ooh. Did you take this pawn? I feel like I'm going to want to protect that, but I also want to grab his. So he hasn't taken it yet. Oh, we can force... Oh, that was a blunder. So we get to... No, it wasn't. It's just a even trade. What am I talking about? Don't listen to me. Stop listening to me. Really should protect this because we have a lot of pawns here. Not going for it either. Wow, that's wild. So does not have any back rank mates. I can't take the pawn because it would be a back rank mate. Once I bring my knight around, do a thing or two, push a pawn, do something. All right, here. Protects this pawn so you can't just swoop in and gobble gobble. And now we have a pretty nice pass pawn here, fellas. Should be good to go. This will have to be the last game though for the night. Thank you for everyone who swung by for a moment. A little bit of a shorter stream, but that's all good. That is all good. Thank you to Divine for being the first viewer game of the night. Thank you to Keys for being the second and the third. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's gobble something up here. Let's gobble. Now we should be sitting pretty. Okay, how do I get this promoted? Give me that pawn. Give me that promotion. I've worked my tail off. I deserve a promotion, boss. I deserve the promotion. I deserve it. Better yet, knight. Would knight have been I wonder if promoting a knight there would have been like better, which it probably wouldn't have been. That'd be silly. That'd be wild. How's that not mate? Come on now. Where's my mate? There it is. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're definitely not a 600 rated player. Definitely not. You guys are really good. Yeah, that game says that you play at a 1550 rated level. Well done. Well done, Keys. Wow, 1550. Really well done. Wow. Ooh, some mistakes here. I missed a win, apparently. Yeah, probably should have gobbled that. But, man, yeah, like, look what you did to my bishop. My bishop, you know, you moved your pawn there. I like it. I'm not really doing much. But, I mean, I should have taken the pawn. I finally do, but... man, pretty solid all around. Pretty solid all around. I loved how you're ready to, if I ever were to take this pawn, you were ready to swoop back here and give me that back rank mate. Happy Tuesday. What's up, everyone? How's it going, Daniel? All right, fellas. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do have to hop off. I have a meeting, but I'll be back on tomorrow. So with that being said, let me see if I can do a nice smooth transition to some outro music. Watch this. This is my last little gag for the night. Oh yeah. You almost can't tell that I just faded that music in by hand. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow with some more chess. Take care, fellas.